Hello friends, this is our first live streaming on Instagram. I hope there is no technical issue. You can hear me, you can see me. We are outside. It's like 10 minutes from my home, and this is Ukrainian Church. Very beautiful. I'm not sure what you see it clear. Yeah, that's better. So we will try to make a fast sketch about that church. Unfortunately, I'm not really lucky because there is no sunlight and it's cloudy day and everything looks absolutely flat. If it will be, like a rain, it will be much better. But we have what we have. So anyway, I will make a sketch of that. I will try to be really fast. If you have any questions or want to talk, just type something in the chat because I can hear what you type and I can answer on any questions and we can communicate. So let's go. This is the Saunders Waterford, quarter of the imperial size, rough paper, 300 grams. I'm already make the sketch by pencil, pretty simple. I believe you will see that. And I put the water on the back as usual. So we can start. Hello everyone. Wow, we have a lot of people. Thank you for joining me. Let's go. Okay, question about my education. I have a really complicated education, 17 years full-time. So architectural design, costume design, theater, and interiors design, a lot of things, including for sure, classical visual art. In Russia we have a pretty strong art education. It's pretty warm weather, but without the sunlight, it's always looked really flat. But what we can do? That's the always surprise of the plein air. We have what we have. But honestly, it's not bad because I can tell you one good secret how to paint something if we have that kind of condition. You just have to force a contrast a little bit. So the church a little bit lighter than the sky. I just make the contrast a little bit more visible, and that helps me to explain the soft light what we have. Good morning, Vienna. Okay, there is no like a reference photo. We painting from the real life, and the real life is right there. Hello, South Africa. Morning, Chile. Hello, Mexico. Okay, right now I'm in Montreal. This area called Lachine. It's my home place. And my house just maybe like 5 minutes by car, maybe 7, close to my home. Good morning, Rome. Good morning, Buenos Aires. St. Petersburg. Good morning. It's not the morning in the Moscow, in St. Petersburg in Russia, but good morning. Hello, Lisbon. You mean the, okay, you want to see that more close. I can move my tripod. I hope that will be better. And the trick is, again, if you can see that the church a little bit lighter. So what I'm gonna do, I make the sky a little bit more darker than I have in real. So that helped me to focus in on the lights there. Hello, Brazil. Good morning, Tenerife. One in France. Montreal, welcome. Another one interesting trick for sketching, always touch your frame, so your sketch has to be going a little bit outside. That make it more believable. If it's interesting for you, please give us a like, because that helps us to make a video more visible and we have more visitors. If you don't mind, for sure. Great. Morning, Spain. Yes, good question. Yes, for sure, I put the water on the back, even if it's like a 15-minute sketch. But that's, you know, that's my personal rule. If I'm planning to make the sketch longer than 10 minutes, I'm always put water on the back. That's make my process more comfortable. This is the Saunders Waterford 300 grams rough paper, natural white. Hello, India. Good morning, Civil. So look, think about this part. I like preparing the background only. So that's why almost there is no contrast. It's kind of soft. I can show you a little bit more close. So that's how it's look like now. No, I couldn't say what that's wet on wet. Because the front side of my paper is dry, so it's like a dry strokes on the dry paper, but the paper is wet on the back, so that's why I can combine everything together. So now I'm starting to add the contrast, and one of the most beautiful part here, it's a tree there, and the combination a live tree with a soft church have to be look nice. I hope I will be lucky and that will be really look nice. We'll see. But before I'm gonna do that, I add the contrast to my subject. Hello, Ron. Morning, Sweden. Good morning, Finland. Hello. Hello, Italy. We have a lot of people around the world. That's really cool. Okay, about the angle. So for now, angle of my board around like 45 degrees. Normally, when I'm painting from the real object on the plein air, I always keep that angle. The reason is simple. I have to be able to see my object and my paper from the same point without moving my head. So in that case, I can compare the angle, the proportions, everything is visible. If it's more flat and I have to move my head like this, I lost the angle. So that's the best way to control it. Hello, Philippines. Hello, Fort Myers, Florida. Welcome to join me. It's really beautiful church there. We have 120 people. Thank you very much for joining me today. And if you don't mind, please push the like button. And do not expect too much. We're still talking about the pretty fast sketch, so I believe in 10 minutes I will finish that. That's the idea, to make the really fast job. Hello, Arizona. Perth, hello. You know, I was there 5 years ago and I'm still keep it in my heart. It was an incredible, remarkable visit. And one of the, I can say, last element which combine all the picture is the tree, as I say. Because if you know, on my palette I have just one green color. This is a phthalo green blue shade, so all the green mixes I make using just one guy. But that's the brilliant guy from the Daniel Smith. Thank you for the invitation. You know, I will be happy to be there. Thank you. About the painting the green trees or something, one trick: always change your mix. Never use just one mix for whole the tree. It's a difference. So all the time when you touch your paper, after that back to your palette and change your mix. That helps you to make it look real interesting and alive. And plus I combine two brushes together. So from one side I create something like a strong graphic there. From the second side I'm gonna blend it. You see, it's look like more alive. Hello, Azerbaijan. Yeah, absolutely right. You see, it's just 9 colors. That colors I'm using when I'm traveling all the time, and it's always enough because I perfectly slowly select that colors, and using this I can mix almost everything what we have around us, and that's really good set. By the way, you can find the box from the Daniel Smith, my 10 colors, in the art stores. That's exactly what I'm using here. And because we're talking about the sketch, I can use the, again, dry brush strokes like that to make the good design and finish it the painting. So that's make it look like alive and a little bit spontaneous. Plus I keep the feeling of the light here. No, for sure. Yes. About the sketch I did here in 5 minutes in advance, because how I can do that before? I just found the place. I like how it's look like the subject, and make a sketch right here. Honestly, you saw that it's pretty simple sketch, just a measuring space, nothing more. Okay, for people who join us a little bit late, I am in Montreal, in Lachine, near my house, just 7-5 minutes by car, and that's the Ukrainian Church. Very nice, beautiful subject. Again, unfortunately, I'm not lucky because in the sunlight it looks amazing, and it have to be look amazing today, but it's just a cloudy day. Just to finish it, my composition, I add a little bit more contrast there for the building here. And the last step, I just take my pointy brush. This is the red brush, the best liner. And we make some graphic touch in there. Again, it's more question about the contrast. Where I feel what I miss, that I just added. Honestly, it's very important touching, because the paper, for my feelings, organized. What we miss is just exactly that small alive touching. We create like a I can say just noise. Yes, good question. We have a on website watercolorline.com. You will find a lot of video courses. If you're looking for personal courses, that's possible. You can book the personal lesson online there. If you want to like a private lesson in real, times to times I run workshops. Then we can meet each other like that in person. But I'm not teaching in my studio anymore. And there is no like that kind of group lessons, just online. So that's very important noise. You see, it's for now it's look completely different just because of few touching. If I will do the same here, you will see how it will look like. It will like completely different object because everything what I did before. I know what my next step. I'm preparing the background for this graphic design that I put on top now. Hello IWS Turkey. Thank you for joining me. All my materials, what I'm using, my set, you mean if you're talking about the color set, it depends in which country you are. But in almost in all the stores for now, where the represented the Daniel Smith, you can find or order my set. Or you can find it online on Amazon, in the Jackson's Art Supplies in Europe. You can find it in the United States in a lot of stores there, and it will be in Canada in maybe in 2 weeks in Umber, so it's available. So we're done. We make that sketch. I will show you how it looks like close. That's what we have. Yes, because it's not just a cloudy day, it's extremely windy day. Even if I put the water on the back side of my paper, it's drying very fast. So yeah, you see, it's a completely dry paper. You can touch it like that and everything. Say it's really fast drying. Plus, it's the summertime, so we have a good weather, pretty warm, and everything drying fast. I hope the next time then we will be outside. It will be sunny day, and again, it was just the first time my streaming on Instagram. Before I did it just on YouTube. So if technically everything will be fine with the sound, with the picture, for the next time we're going outside to make a longer time project, like maybe a half an hour, 40 minutes, like we did on the YouTube normally. But I'm really enjoying that morning. Thank you very much for joining me. And as you know, it's, for my feeling, it's a great start of the week, a chance to communicate with you and answering your questions. For me, it's like I take a lot of energy from that, and it's perfectly start the working week. So thank you very much for joining me. This video will be available. I will save it on the Instagram, and we put it on the YouTube so you can see it after, and I'll post my sketch so you can see the result. And I took the picture on the church as well, so if you want to follow in that, you will have a reference photo and the results, and you can practice. Thank you very much for your time, for your support, and see you on the next Monday. Bye bye.